Well, Austin, you've been around the NBA all your life. You've been following your dad. You've been at his side, and now he's going to be at your side as your name is, announced for the draft. How unusual and how different is that going to feel?
It's going to be exciting. I'm anxious and nervous kind of at the same time. It's a different situation, but this is what I've been working for, ever since I was a little kid. Just been waiting for this day. This is one of my main goals in life is to be drafted, and to be here is so exciting. And for him to come here for me, it's different. It's usually the other way around, and that's what I've worked, very hard for, and I'm very excited for it.
You come from a well-educated family. They're smart. As a kid, you say you want to be an NBA player, but they say, listen, Austin, chances of that happening are 1 in a million. Now, you defy the odds to be here, but that education, how much do they preach you, and how tough was it to tell them you're leaving Duke after a year?
It was tough, just because education is important. And one thing in my family that my parents have always done is just let me make my own decisions. As much as my dad's a coach, and and how strong our relationships with me and him and my mom, they've always let me be my own man and make my own decisions. And when I said I felt like I was ready to come to this level after 1 year, they agreed, and they supported me 100%. And I'm here now, and I will go back to Duke for summer school and just work out there and have fun with my old teammates and just get an education there. Not this summer, obviously, but maybe the summers to come is something I'd like to do.
Your dad made an all-star team, but he's known more as a leader and like maybe a complimentary player. How is your game different than his?
Oh, well, we're two different players. Like you said, he was like that, the hustle guy. A guy that was, gritty. He's just a different type of player. I'm just more, I'd say I'm more skilled offensively, obviously, and, I could score and create for other players a lot better. But, I mean, he was his own player in his own way. It's like hard to describe what he did because he did all those little things that helped the team win. And I think he did them so well. That's how he became an all-star.
You're projected to go anywhere from lottery to mid-first, all sorts of different scenarios. Where do you think you're going to go, and where do you fit in the best?
Well, my whole thing is I just hope I go to a great team, or just it doesn't have to be what I mean great. I mean record. I mean it's a good organization with good guys. It's not about how high I go; it's where I go. I just hope I go somewhere that fits me. Like I said, so many guys. My competitive nature wants me to go as high as possible, just like any other guy. But at the same time, you got to understand that it's about where you fit at. And that I have an understanding of that as well.
What has your dad told you about maybe going to an organization that you have to build with? You're used to winning state championships in high school, winning at Duke. What's that going to be like?
You just got to be patient and understand that you got to work to win, and that's fine. People think I'm not going to be able to accept that, or I'm not going to be able to accept maybe a new role. I'm here to play in the NBA and have fun and do whatever I can to help whatever organization win right away and give them a huge impact. And I understand that's a process. You're not just going to become the Celtics or a Lakers or a Heat overnight. You have to build and you have to work at it. And that's what it is. If you look at all the great teams, at some point they were bad. If you look at the Celtics 4 or 5 years ago, my dad had a team that wasn't that good, and then now they're the greatest. The Heat, like 3 or 4 years ago, wasn't that good, and now they just won a championship. OKC was the Sonics a couple. Things build, and I understand that. And that's where hard work comes in, and I'm willing to do that.
It's always been fun, but now it's going to be a job. What's the difference?
I still have fun with it. Basketball is what I love to do. I think getting paid to do something you love is what every person should want to do. And the fact that I might get paid to play basketball, what I love to do most, is amazing. To go out there and just shoot shots and play defense and play in front of a crowd and play the game that I've worked at so hard my whole life is truly amazing to me.